All right, well, hello. It is Friday, March 15th, and it is almost noon. We're about 7 minutes away from noon. After the morning sale, which we are going to be talking about the morning sale, I've got everything on the table ready to go to talk about. I had to go run a couple errands, got those done, came home, got the postage done, which we'll be talking about as soon as we talk about the sale. So I got that all done. And so I've got about 4 hours now 4 hours until we go live for the Sue Spezio show, which is at 7 p.m. Eastern, but 4 o'clock my time. So I have between noon and 4 o'clock. There's some things I'm going to get done here, including finishing setting up for the sale and some other things I want to get done. I'm going to try to get set up for the Saturday sale today to free up more time for Saturday, so I can block off some time to get more packing and shipping done on Saturday. Block off a nice big chunk of time, because on Saturday I don't go live until 7 p.m. my time. So that gives me 3 extra hours from today. So that'll work out really well to get a little more caught up, because I did get a little behind on my packing and invoicing, spending big chunk on Saturday and Sunday. Getting that done will get me in a much better position. And yes, I am staying with my organizing, with keeping people bunched together in different ways. Some people are in tubs, some people are in bags, depending on how many things they have purchased. But I am keeping everybody together. I'm keeping it in alphabetical order so I can find everything quickly, and it is working much better for me. So I'm glad so far I'm able to maintain that. That's a good thing. And we're going to talk about some sales after the sale also. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around and we'll talk about the morning sale. All right, so here we are with the goodies from the morning sale. I had, let's see, I have to turn my sheet over here. I brought 42 items to the sale. I sold 28, which means that 14 items are still available, and I have got them right here in this area. So let's go ahead and talk about them. I have this beautiful, like, silver tone boho style loop earrings. And those are $2. These, like little Celtic knots, also in silver tone, those are $2. The lovely frosted and blue rhinestone silver tone earrings, those are $2. And then I have some pictures of some men. This fella is from Kalamazoo, and these are the smaller size cabinet cards. Excuse me. They are 4 inches by about 2.5 inches. So he is $2. This fella up here is from Syracuse, New York, and he is $2. This fella, don't know where he's from, don't know his name, know nothing about him. Very trimmed beard though, very impressive. He is $2. I have this story. It's from the Seattle Times. It's an East Side extra. East Side meaning the east side of Lake Union, where Bellevue and Kirkland are. This is called A Hidden Past, and it is a story. So right now, going across Lake Washington, which is very large, there are 2 floating bridges. But before 1950, when the first floating bridge was finished, this is a story about from 1870 to 1950. East Siders used to cross Lake Washington by ferry. And so this is a fun story about that. And then I'm going to flip it down. It also has some other historical pictures. So a very interesting story about ferries on Lake Washington. Then, let's see, then we're going to go to, some rings. So these are faux stones. So they are fake stones made to look like real stones, but you can do a little more sometimes with the fake ones with the coloring. This one is a lighter green. It is a size 7.5, and it is $3. The yellow is a size 5.25, and it is $3. And then this one is a darker green. It has a couple of white dots on it, but it is a darker green. That is a size 5, and it is $3. Then I have this picture. Now it is smaller. It's about 2 by 3 inches. It is a mother and 2 children. Really sweet picture. That one is $3. And then I have one more ring. This one is a beautiful clear, probably clear glass, but you can see it sparkles. Might be crystal. It has a beautiful sparkle to it. It is a marquee shape. And that is a size 6.25. And that one is $4. This one, there is information written on the back here. So her name, age 9, is written on the back. And she has lovely, very, focus, very light colored eyes. Very nice polka dot dress she's wearing. And that one is $4. And then I have this couple from Davenport, Iowa. Now there is a little bit of wear on the front of his suit here, but a very nice standing picture of a couple from Davenport, Iowa. And that one is $4. All right, so those are the 14 items that are still available. Then let's go ahead and take a look at the 28 items that sold. So I did have some jewelry, some rings, some earrings, and more rings and bracelets. This was a really nice journal. Open that one up, and it's got some beautiful pages with the butterflies on it. And then somebody had put these little book stickers on top, but they look pretty cute. This one, Poems of Childhood, very nice, but the pictures on the inside are what's really spectacular. It's got beautiful pictures for crafting with on the inside. This was a free item, a little bit out of a Mexican like newspaper. This was a fun card. It's a greeting card, but you can scratch a design by scratching the little squares. And then I had some sheet music. This was a lot of, I think, 5 sheet music. This one was, I think, 6, and that one, I think, was 7 sheet musics. This fun picture of the younger girls in the front, the older girls standing in the back. Nothing on it to identify it, though. And this lovely girl in a white or light colored dress in a gorgeous chair. A Return of the Jedi Presto Magic Transfers. Yeah, it's unopened, and everything is inside there. Then I had this picture. He kind of looks like Santa Claus. He is from Schenectady, New York. And then these 3 pictures of the Mead family. So I believe these 2 are brothers, and then this one is his wife. That's what I think. Based on the style of her skirt, I'm going to say this is later 1860s. And based on their age, I'm going to say there's a good chance that these people were born in the 1700s. So how cool is that? 4th of July coloring book. I thought this was a really fun blend of some simpler ones that kids could do and a few intricate ones that are a little more geared towards adult coloring. But that one has a really fun blend and a little patriotic trivia on the opposite side of the page. This one, I loved the pictures in this one. Homemade by Claudia McKenna. And yeah, this one has recipes and some absolutely beautiful pictures in here. And yeah, the way that she presents things is really nice. Plus, there's a lot of other things in here besides just recipes. So a wonderful book. And yeah, I was so glad to find this one. It has a lot of information and a lot of helpful tips. And again, great pictures if you are a crafter. All right, so I do think those are the 28 items that sold. Some additional sales from yesterday's sale. The vase with the grapes on it. The, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the shakers. The mini bottles and the BB-8 from Star Wars. All right, let me flip the camera back around. All right, here we go. We're counting packages. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And Faye sitting in one of her favorite spots. She's got sunshine and she's got heat, so she's good. But these 4 boxes are ready to go out today. Switching that back around, I have 8 boxes in my holding area awaiting payment. If I get more payment in and add more boxes, I will let you know. But as of right now, it stands at 4 for today, 8 on hold. And those 8, yeah, we will, if I get payment in, we'll carry that over on to Monday. But yeah, that is where we're at right now. I am going to go clear off the table, get that all taken care of. The still available items, they will be going into my holding areas, so I have easy access to them. If someone is watching the speed round or someone watches the vlog today and is interested in purchasing, I can get to those. The sold items, yep. We're going to keep the organization going, and I'm going to take those upstairs and get those where they need to be so I can work on those tomorrow. I am going to get some cooking done so that I can just heat things up this weekend very quickly and easily and have that ready to go for food, so I'm not fooling around making food. I'm going to take care of that right now while I have a little bit of time in between the sales. I am also going to do my absolute best to get Saturday set up today, get that ready to go so that I don't have to do anything with that tomorrow except set it up on the table. And I need to count and see how many items I have for tonight so that I can add to that and get that ready to go for tonight's sale. All right, so a lot to do in just about realistically about 3.5 hours. So I'm going to get on that, and I will see you again after the sale. All right, it is 1 o'clock. Quick update. I've got my food cooked. Just need to go clean up the kitchen now. Don't like that part. But the food is cooked, which is awesome. And one more package added to the packages going out today. So that is a total of 5 packages heading out today. All right, I still need to get the table cleared off, so I'm going to be doing that. Getting the kitchen cleaned. I'm going to work on that. And then trying to get everything set up for Saturday. Those are my goals for the next little less than 3 hours. Let's see what I can do. All right, well, it is about 10:30 at night, and we have wrapped up the Sue Spezio show. And yes, Sue Spezio did join us. We were halfway, maybe a little more than halfway through the sale, and Sue joined us. She was resting, and so I'm glad she rested and glad she was able to join us. Jan from Antiques from Karen, she joined us. She was a little late, but she hopped on, and we had a lot of fun. So thank you to everyone who joined us. And I got to get my sheet so I can tell you who the winners were. Let me grab it. Oh, it's still on my clipboard. There we go. All right. So the winners tonight for the member appreciation drawing, well, it was Aaron Proctor who ended up winning. And a big thank you to everybody. Aaron hit 900 subscribers. So that was awesome. Big night for Aaron. For the comments races, comments on videos, comments on lives, comments on shorts, we had Tracy Morgan, and Becky's Vintage for the winners. And for the new contest that I'm doing, check out my community tab. So the community tab does show the contest, which is count the number of packages that I had going out. Now, we did last week, March 4th through the 8th. That was for the competition. We had 3 people who guessed correctly the number of packages that I sent out. I did a randomizer race, and Tracy Morgan, she won that one. So now, starting tonight, I've got the next contest up. So that will be counting packages from the 11th through the 15th. Now, you won't know how many packages I shipped out until Saturday, until this video gets uploaded. And then you will know how many packages I shipped out on Friday. So that you'll have all week to get your, to watch the videos and to get your entries in. And you don't have to enter until Friday night. You don't have to, you have all time, all week long to go ahead and do that. And then again, it is for the week of the 11th through the 15th. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about the sale. For the sale, we bring 15 items. I sold 7 of the items, which means 8 are still available. Let's go ahead over to the table here, and I'm going to switch this around. All right, so right over here, I have the 8 items that are still available. And these are the 7 items that sold. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'll do it that way. Oh, then you get a little bit of Joe right there too. That's always fun. Oh, all right. So there we go. There are the items that are available. We are going to start off with this one. This is an interesting piece, and I do keep bringing this out because I know that there's a lot of artists out there. There's a lot of people who like working with mixed medias. And so this is by an artist. Her little signature is right here. It's Donna Pritchard. And I think this could be really cute in a 4th of July display, but it is a wood block. See, there's a hanger right there. And then there are pieces, I believe, of fabric that are cut and glued onto here. We have some beads also and some string. It's very red, white, and blue for the 4th of July. Even the beads are mostly red and blue. It is a 4 by 4 inch square, and this is $5. And I think this could be really fun as like the little backdrop of a 4th of July display. So that one, $5. Then we have, oh, there it is. Then I had to look for it. A s'mores cookbook. Yep, it is becoming, outdoor campfire season. And this is a whole cookbook of maybe some unconventional ways, of doing s'mores, different combinations than you are used to seeing. But really, really fun recipes in here. And this book is $6 for the s'mores cookbook. Let's see. Oh, the Liberty collection. All right. So this one is $10. And I don't know what year this came out. So it opens up like this. And on the inside is this silver Liberty Bell. And you will get, the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution. Let's, get past those. All right. Then there's the Bill of Rights, the Monroe Doctrine, and the Gettysburg Address. Hang on, I'm skipping a page here. The Gettysburg Address and the Star-Spangled Banner. You're going to get all of that. It's all attached in this book, and that is $10. I'll put that there for a sec. Then we've got this book. This is by Jessica Seinfeld, who is Jerry Seinfeld's wife. Simple secrets to get your kids eating good food, deceptively delicious. And there are a couple of crayon marks on the first couple of pages, but then the cookbook is, it is good. And this has got, lots of yummy recipes in here. Little tips on things and ways, to kind of make things healthy. And again, foods that kids will like. So nice for kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, grandnieces, nephews. This book is $8, and it's in a nice spiral. So when you flip to a page, it opens really easily and stays open too. All right, then I have got this So I've had this picture before, and I didn't even measure it. But it's a big picture. Here's my hand. It's a very big picture. But this was taken at the Alaska Yukon Pacific Exposition, yes. And that was in 1909. And it was the first time an ocean to ocean or coast to coast race was done. This was the winner in his Ford. Now I have 2 additional pieces of information and things that are coming with this. This is a 1963 reissue of the opening of the exposition in 1909. And then this little supplement, which came out 100 years after the anniversary. And it does show another angle of the same picture that I have. So this is just another angle. And they mention in here that Henry Ford, because this is a Ford that won, but Henry Ford was there to award the trophy to the winner. And this, let me get my thumb in here, or there, this fella right here in the Derby, that is Henry Ford. Well, I have him in this picture right here. That is Henry Ford right there. It was later that the car was disqualified. They didn't follow the rules, so it was disqualified. But this is now $50 for the set. So you're going to get the picture, you're going to get the 100th anniversary, and you're going to get the reprint of the newspaper that came out in 1909 that opened the exposition. So that set is now $50. Okay, I've got this. Now, I didn't know if this were, if these were soldiers. To me, they kind of looked like a military band. And Kathy did some research, Kathy Wiseman, and she thought that this was the Peninsular, Peninsular Commandery, maybe it's Commandery, the Peninsular Commandery Band. And this picture was from 1876. This is the smaller cabinet card size, which is 4 inches by 2.5 inches. And they are from Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is hard to read that. Kalamazoo, Michigan. And that is $8 for the picture. This London brochure with beautiful color pictures of London. It is probably a 20-some page booklet. All color photos in here. And you get a map of London and a map of the underground. Got Buckingham Palace. And there's an elephant in here. Look at that, a little elephant. So this one has the underground map. This side has the map of London. And this brochure is $7. All right, and then I've got this picture, just making sure I got through everything here. This picture is from Portland, Oregon. And a nice brother and sister. The card is a 9x6. The picture is 5x4. And she has got one of the biggest bows I think I have ever seen in someone's hair. Pretty amazing. All right, and that is $6 for the picture. All right, so those are the 8 items that are still available. So what I sold was, I had this other collection of newspaper reruns, reissues, I guess. Some of these were dealing with the Kennedys, the the space landing, when Kennedy called one of the astronauts. There's also something about the 1962 World's Fair, which was in Seattle. And there were a couple here from the 1940s. One when the U.S. entered the war, 1941 and 1945 with peace. And then this collection, these are our reprints also. The first one, 1869. This one is 1897. This one, 1916. And then this one, 1924. So all of that wonderful collection sold. This one, I don't find a lot of just pictures of rooms, but this was a really nice one. And if you look close, there's the photographer right there in the mirror taking a picture of himself. A campfire book from 1950? I think this one is like a 4th printing in 1950, I think. Yeah, 4th printing, 1950. And then this awesome picture, very nicely framed. Probably the original frame. And then this book is hysterical. Cake Rex. So yeah, when you give instructions on what to put or what you want on your cake and they don't follow it, or they do a not so great job of decorating your cake. I mean, some of these, yeah, they leave a lot to be desired. So yeah, this whole book is misspellings and yeah, just a whole bunch of misses with with the cakes. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you, this had me laughing. This had me really, like this one, you break up with someone, I don't want to go out with you anymore. Oh my gosh. All right, and then I got some friend mail, which we were using every time for the snark alert. You give that a little crank and the teeth chatter. So this will be making some more appearances on Friday night for sure. All right, let me turn this around. Okay, so that is going to wrap it up for the vlog today. You guys know the drill. The items that sold, I'm going to be taking upstairs. The still available items, well, I am going to put those where they can be handy and I can get to them as people watch the speed round. Oh, actually, tonight there wasn't a speed round, but as people watch the sales and watch the video, if there's something that people are interested in purchasing, I like to keep it handy so that, yeah, so I can get to them. Tomorrow, well, tomorrow's another day, and I will probably be starting the vlog a little early in the morning because we're going to have some things to talk about tomorrow. Good things to talk about tomorrow. But that is going to wrap it up. Oh, and if you want to know if I got done with everything I needed to, well, yes. I got the comments done. I got my items pulled for Saturday. I got the kitchen cleaned up, and I got my dinner thing that I wanted to cook. It's just spaghetti, but I got it all cooked, all cleaned up, so I am good to go. So yeah, I actually did get done with the things I wanted to. Amazing. What a day. All right, with that, I am going to get this kind of cleaned up so that the cats won't ruin it overnight and I can go to bed. So with that, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.